In Colombia, fans of a rival team chant at Millonarios' Daniel Catano, who responded with his hand to his ear and gave signals back at the opposing supporters group. A fan of Deportes Tolima took exception to it and did the following. Catano was struck on the back of the head. Luckily, he was not hurt and thus retaliated. Knocking the crazed fan to the ground, who has since responded. In the video, uploaded by Twitter user babagol_, Alejandro Montenegro would say, "Today I appear before you to apologize. Suddenly I left carried away by the emotions that are experienced in a football stadium. They are emotions that are not correct, because we cannot allow football to turn into violence, and we have to live football in peace." As Fox Sports would note, the fan was taken away after being met by security, but Catano and his teammates kept swarming the man, screaming at him as he was moved off the pitch. When the camera pointed back in the direction of where the security guard dragged the fan, all the players representing Millonarios surrounded the fan, yelling and screaming at him. For some odd reason, the referee kicked Catano out of the game with a red card for defending himself against the attacker. See, that's the biggest thing. This is kind of rare. Catano saw red because he went after the pitch invader. In effect, the team would walk off and refuse to play. This was huge news in the world of soccer. The match was eventually postponed, but the controversy did not stop there. Tolima president Cesar Camargo accused Millonarios of sabotage, saying, quote, "The fan is out of control and will have to be prosecuted, and for a team to withdraw from the field is a boycott of the game and for the sport. It is not worth putting pressure on us in that way." Reports suggested the team tried to negotiate the match's restart, but wanted Catano's red card to not count. The referee refused, and the game was not played. All right, so I'll leave it up to y'all in the comments on what you believe the punishment should be for the fan. What I do find interesting is they gave the player a red card because he retaliated. My guess is the referee did this because the player ran down the fan, because the fan struck him, got away with it, was running in the opposite direction, very cowardly, if I may add. And the referee thought it was egregious that the player went after him and struck him. My guess is if the circumstances varied a little, and the player was about to strike the fan was about to strike the player, and the player turns around and strikes the fan to defend himself, he would not have viewed that as a red card because it caught him by surprise. The distance, I believe, is what makes this different for the referee. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. I am asking you, though, do you believe that this was the right call for him to be thrown out? Do you believe it was the right call by the team to not play the match? Fan violence is also a plague in sports, whether it is outside of stadia or in it. And I really hope we don't see this again. Knowing how fans are and their thirst for blood, we definitely will.